As a former South Carolina resident, this is one of my favorite places in the world, and no, we're not on a golf course yet. The abused word is vibes. When people refer to Hilton Head, that's generally the phrase that comes to mind. For players on tour, it's a relaxing vibe. For them and their families, 130 miles from the biggest week of the entire year. Generally, Harbor Town follows, yes, the Masters. Hard to quite put a finger on whatever the vibe is, but when you come into the low part of the country, as they literally call it, you take a load off. Harbor Town is the center point, and at the heart of that, the lighthouse. But man, is there good golf and good times for miles on this island. We're going to take you to Old South Golf Links. In 1991, Clyde Johnson designed this 18-hole golf course on a piece of land that will give you views to remember. Today, it remains maybe the best value in town. I mean, come on, look at that. Apologies if we use the word vibes throughout. Welcome to Hilton Head. Completed in 69, 70, 1969, 1970. It's not actually the first lighthouse here on the island. The first one back in 1863, it was to help kind of give a signal to the Union troops. Pretty interesting, the history of lighthouses and what it means to this little town. And when you think of the golf tournament, when you think of this city, that's probably the first thing you think of, and it's pretty recognizable, and it's here to stay for a while. They've done some creative things with it. A couple years ago, they actually made these red stripes, kind of the plaid. If you've seen the winner's jacket that they throw on for the tournament, they made that red, that famed plaid. It's pretty cool what this little small tower can mean to one spot in the southeast. If you're just in town, just trying to get a quick round in, we're going to take you to the place you need to go. Just down the road, about 20 minutes from the lighthouse. So if you wanted to come here and grab lunch, grab dinner after the round, do it. But where we're taking you today is a little hole in the wall, little niche place that you're going to need to hit when here. We do have a new addition to the family.
Straight out of the shop. Turd towel.
It simmers down because there's a lot more people that are geared towards, going to the tournament. The week prior has really gotten to be busy because there's a lot of people that go to the Masters that stay here and commute to Augusta because there's no place to stay in Augusta. It is a fun week. I have to say that last year was very different, not having the tournament. So.
Come on, Hill. I don't see him.
All right, we'll get him. We'll get him.
We have 5 holes that are on the Intercoastal Waterway, which is basically, it's called McKay's Creek. very, very scenic, a lot of water views. You know, high tide, it's spectacular views. That's probably, I would say, which stands out among everything.
And I think that's where you get the kind of that Hilton Head, like super southern. You got the moss hanging down, the pine trees, very calm, cool, and collected. But then you get the, all right, we're now out on the water and we got this super scenic type venue where the sun is setting and you got the marsh and it's endless views, and that's what you're paying for out there. You're paying for some dang good views. Like a 198 iron.
I mean, I've been here 16 years and I've never got tired of playing it. Every time I play it, I see something new, and you know, it keeps me coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. That was my first time really playing golf in Hilton Head. I played up there probably like, I don't know, 8 years ago. Don't remember a whole lot, but yeah, for a public golf course, the place was solid.
We got a black squirrel. Hey, squirrel.
You know, they've done a good job of keeping it simple. You know, there's not a lot of neon, and which can be bad at night. It's very dark, but they've kept it old school as far as a resort town. And, you know, I think that's what people like. They don't want to get overwhelmed by, you know, miniature golf, go-karts and stuff like that. They want beach golf and nice scenery, and that's what we have here.
Hole 7 and then hole 15-ish, I want to say, were the two that, it gets really confusing when you play the back 9 first, but on those two ends, the back half of each 9, you get some really cool views, and you got to fight the bugs a little bit in the time we were out there, but worth it for those views. We got some great Carolina weather, the greens were rolling smooth, enjoyable golf, but great views.
Right. Well, we made the most of it.
Another one.
We'll get him. It's a sensory overload, and you're just like, oh my God, what do I do here? What do I do there? And it's the second time, it's like you get a feel for it.